The man has already been convicted of 2 murders.
But then, hey, what can you expect? The guy should have never been let out on the street again in the first place.
Look, I know how painful this must be for you. I just hope for your sake that you're not deluding yourself.
I'd hoped I was wrong.
I'm sorry, Jess. I truly am. Another time, a different place, we might have had something. The subject was blackmail.
Driver, take me to police headquarters, Manhattan South. Hurry.
Yes!
Oh, bless you.
Right. I guess you got my message.
No, I didn't.
Well, then what do you... Strike that, I don't want to know. Here you go. Your purse turned up in a trash can, couple blocks from your hotel.
Oh, really?
Now, if you'll just sign this, I can get home to a warm beer and cold pizza. Everything's still there except for that check and your cash and credit cards, which proves the perp was after money.
No, I'm not sure of that.
Slocum. Yeah. Yeah. I hate that.
What is it, Sergeant?
A coincidence. Coroner says there were scratches on Bergman's hand from human fingernails, which doesn't mean he was your mugger, and it doesn't matter anyway, since I got my killer. Except that, damn it, I'm a Virgo. I hate loose ends, especially ones, you know, that just complicate your life without having anything to do with anything.
I'm sorry, I'm not following you.
Burglary at the murder victim's apartment. 20 minutes ago, duty cop takes a delicatessen break. Some junkie busts in and trashes the place. I mean, go figure.
Oh, yes. Now, that is very curious. Anyway, Sergeant, the reason I'm here is because of that envelope.
Mrs. Fletcher, don't start.
Suppose Mr. Bergman inadvertently gave me the wrong envelope.
Mrs. Fletcher, we went over this.
An envelope which contained valuable material he had to retrieve anonymously and surreptitiously.
Yeah, like what?
Well, something he was using to blackmail someone.
Blackmail? Give me a break.
Yeah, but that would explain why Mr. Bergman was desperate enough to come to my hotel.
Ma'am, just sign this so we can get out of here, okay?
You must admit it seems awfully tidy that Ross McKay would happen to arrange a parole for Preston Giles so that Preston could come to work for him and...
Mrs. Fletcher?
And Mr. McKay also happens to employ Martin Bergman, whom he knows Preston happened to have fired for embezzlement and threatened 6.5 years ago. And in less than a week, when Preston and Martin and the secretary happen to be alone in the office, someone murders Mr. Bergman?
Not someone, Preston Giles.
Or someone who wanted to kill Martin Bergman and make it look as if Preston did it. The someone who was being blackmailed by Mr. Bergman.
Now you're telling me it was all a setup?
Oh, Sergeant, perhaps you really should see a doctor. You seem to have some sort of allergy.
Yeah, and I just figured out what it is. I'm allergic to you.
Tell me, Sergeant, do you think it would be possible for us to obtain a search warrant at this time of night?
Search warrant? What in the hell are you thinking about now, Mrs. Fletcher?
Evidence of blackmail, Sergeant.
That's it. Good night.
Oh, but I haven't finished yet.
Have a nice trip back to Maine, Mrs. Fletcher.
No, not until you consider one more possibility.
Okay, one.
Now, suppose that when our blackmail victim murdered Mr. Bergman, he was unable to find whatever it was that Bergman was blackmailing him with. So a little while later, he burglarized Mr. Bergman's apartment, hoping to find it still there.